because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They
And
should be
your
commended. They
sexism
didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering. These are man-hating women that are standing outside. This is what it's about. They think the husband did it. They're crazy. They've lost their mind.
Do you know why
they're waving for a murderer?
Do you know why the woman is in a wheelchair? Did you even notice that she's
couldn't care less. She's a murderer.
Because she jumped out the window after this happened.
So she should have. I'd have pushed her. They say that Lindsey was in psychosis. I think these women are suffering from psychosis. They've been watching too many true crime Netflix dramas. You know, this was an incredibly privileged woman, incredibly wealthy. She had a nanny, and she's still complaining that she needed help. She could not have got more help from the system that she already have received. This is a murderer who strangled her children one by one. One of the boys ran away, and she chased him down and killed him.
Laurie Watkins.
What you just said was absolutely disgusting.
Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you.
And you can hear that he's not. Okay?
Why? Because it's true.
You clearly don't care, so pipe down.
I don't care. And by the way, men watching this, if you have a woman sat next to you on the sofa who is defending this murderer, you got to think deeply about this. I've seen weddings.
So we need to have some empathy with.
Talk to your women and find out what are they thinking. They're defending this woman. It's
I don't think anybody's defending what she did, but you can have empathy for what she went through and how she.
I know many women that this has happened to. No, they did not kill their children, but they also, what you failed to mention.
They should be commended because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They should be commended. They didn't kill their
misogyny.
children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering.
I don't want to listen to your heresy. Hey.
So the last week has been filled with videos like this. Here's
Hold on one second, because I got to get her on in this, because
this is...
Listen, that woman pissed me off. We are needing you on, because that woman just we're gonna have to rewind for you to see that.
I'm gonna rewind and let her watch it.
So what, love? Okay, she says she's coming because listen. I don't hit women, but I'll tell you right now, that woman needed a backhand. Holy crap! What? Oh
no! It's you know, when you told me that Tracy might not be able to join, I was like, this is going to be tricky. We're going to be stepping into a minefield with this one.
Yeah, no, she said that she was going to make herself get on. So,
all right, sorry for dragging you in here, but
it's all good.
There's feminist drama going on, so we'll just play this back, and then you let us know what you think about this woman.
I'm gonna go mute on
because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They should be commended. They didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering. These are man-hating women that are standing outside. This is what it's about. They think the husband did it. They're crazy. They've lost their mind.
Do you know why
they're waving for a murderer?
Do you know why the woman is in a wheelchair? Did you even notice that she's
couldn't care less. She's a murderer.
Because she jumped out the window after this
So
happened.
she should have. I'd have pushed her. They say that Lindsey was in psychosis. I think these women are suffering from psychosis. They've been watching too many true crime Netflix dramas. You know, this was an incredibly privileged woman, incredibly wealthy. She had a nanny, and she's still complaining that she needed help. She could not have got more help from the system that she already have received. This is a murderer who strangled her children one by one. One of the boys ran away, and she chased him down and killed him.
Laurie Watkins.
What you just said was absolutely disgusting.
Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you.
And you can hear that he's not. Okay?
Why? Because it's true.
You clearly don't care, so pipe down.
I don't care. And by the way, men watching this, if you have a woman sat next to you on the sofa who is defending this murderer, you got to think deeply about this. I've seen weddings.
So we need to have some empathy with.
Talk to your women and find out what are they thinking. They're defending this woman. It's
I don't think anybody's defending what she did, but you can have empathy for what she went through and how she.
I know many women that this has happened to. No, they did not kill their children, but they also, what you failed to mention.
They should be commended because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They should be commended. They didn't kill their children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering.
So that's what we watched.
So that is like peak, like stupid, psychotic, freaking empathy. That woman right there needs to be slapped in the dang mouth. Okay. Go ahead and set a regular woman on her, because obviously she's just going to claim that, men are crazy. that is the typical thing of, oh, I can't actually explain my point because I have no point to actually defend on. So I'm just going to get loud and say you're a misogynist and like, attack you of, oh, you don't even look sorry or anything. No, he doesn't, because he's right. I don't give a damn that that woman jumped out a freaking window after strangling her kids. I think she should go ahead and be strangled her freaking self. Psychosis or not, she had help. She had means of getting assistance and everything like that. And this is coming from a woman that has suffered from postpartum depression, that has had issues like that. And guess what? I got freaking help. I didn't kill any damn body. That woman is a piece of human filth. And she deserves to be proven guilty. She deserves to go to prison and sit with the fact that she murdered her freaking children for the rest of her miserable flipping life until she's put on death row and then freaking killed by a firing squad or the electric chair, because lethal injection is too good for her. She deserves to suffer with it.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, saved by Tracy, because we would have been crucified for saying any of those things.
Yeah, that woman, and then that woman on the newscast right there, she deserves. She needs to go have her head checked as well. All those women that are like super supporting that woman, there's a difference. Like I said, when we talked about this the first time, I was like, I can feel bad for what she was going through. I can understand what she was going through. But that does not give her a free pass to then be able to kill her children and have everybody feel bad for her. Like he said, she was privileged. She had a nanny and all of those things. I didn't have a freaking nanny. I had a job, and like when I was at my worst, I had a job, a narcissistic, our narcissistic husband, and all kinds of crap to go through. And guess what? I didn't freaking snap like that. And I didn't have a nanny or any of that kind of nonsense. Those women are freaking retarded. They're bonkers.
Most of them have they all have the same sob story. I haven't listened to this woman, but I guess she's gonna say something like, well, we should understand how she felt or what she was going through. Let's have a listen to this. Oh, here we go again. Me and my audios.
One of my sister-in-laws, it could be one of my best friends, and it could be me. So
this is called a straw man. Okay? It's like it could be me.
Yeah.
Then don't commit crimes.
It could be any freaking one of us that could have a mental freaking snap and all of a sudden strangle or kill somebody. It literally, yes, it could be anybody in the history of ever. But guess what? You'd still be freaking guilty.
Yeah. And that's what the law is for, to let you know, even if you feel like doing this, don't do it, because here's the consequences.
And what's funny enough is you said straw man, and the first thing that came in my mind with these people are Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. Mm-hmm. If only I had a brain.
Yeah.
So let's hear her out. Maybe we jump to conclusions. Maybe we're just being bigoted because she's wearing pink
shirt.
She's wearing pink. The pink is assaulting my eyes.
I'm wearing pink.
You're wearing a light pink. All right. This girl is wearing a neon to where you can't tell her where her body separates.
Mine is a racing t-shirt with like rat fink and stuff. Mine's like, drag racing t-shirt. So there's a difference.
One of my sister-in-laws, it could be one of my best friends, and it could be me.
Cry,
so we're just here to support.
We are hearing her. We see that she tried everything, and I really do believe that she went into a state of psychosis.
I feel like the system failed her. She was begging for help, but no one was there.
Tissue.
I don't know if us being here will make her feel any better.
Oh my God.
I mean, she's living in hell right now.
One of my sister-in-laws.
So
yeah, go on.
So yes, you can sit there and say like there was not the appropriate support, that the system may have failed in a sense on certain aspects. But I don't think that the system
in the background.
That's why he's in the frame. We're going to get to this.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the simp. Shush. Um, but I don't really truly believe that the system entirely failed her. She had, a nanny for assistance that was there, or that could have been there. I don't know where the nanny was at the time. She was getting psychological help. She had medications and things like that. But anybody that has suffered with any type of mental ailment understands that it's not a one pill fixes all. It's not a one thing fits all situation. My brother's sister-in-law, she had severe bipolar disorder, severe, to the extent that it took 2.5 years to get her bipolar medication and regimen situated, because she had the legitimate chemical imbalance bipolar, had it her whole life.
Mm.
This is one of the few times that I understood the whole her getting an abortion. She got pregnant, right, I think 6 months into them trying to figure out her bipolar medication.
Mm.
And the doctor straight told her, he's like, listen, if you stay pregnant, we can't try out these medications. We can't work on trying to get you situated. And you have one of two choices. You either suffer with the bipolar and continue your pregnancy, or you terminate and we can get you healthy so you can be healthy for a baby. And she did wind up, it killed her to do it, but she wound up going the termination route, because she acknowledged the fact that if I stayed pregnant and did not get this handled, she's like, I would not have been mentally there for a child. She goes, I would have done something bad. And she understood that about herself. She recognized it. And again, like I said, it's one of those really touchy situations of, she understood the limitations of where she was at and what she was doing. That, like I said, is one of the extremely rare situations where I was like, I can understand exactly why she did that. So, I mean, that's people that are truly taking the effort to get the help. That woman, my brother's sister-in-law, love her to death. She fought for 2+ years to get her mental health straight. It's not a one size fixes all. And they can say, oh, the system failed her because it wasn't there right away. It wasn't fixed right away or anything like that. But it doesn't fix right away.
Yeah.
So it's one of those really difficult situations. So they can say the system failed that Lindsey Clancy chick or whatever, but it didn't. She didn't work with it enough. She didn't use it enough. She had support. She had the system. She had the tools, but she didn't use them. She let the psychosis take over, and she didn't use her tools.
So let me speak as someone from the third world. Because I think most of these online shows and live streams need the perspective of someone who has lived in the third world and understands the kinds of tools or systems that are available to women and men in the third world, and compare it with what you have in the United States and the West. And when someone says the system failed her, I don't see women in the third world strangling their kids. I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening in spite of the fact that they go through these things and there is zero support. There is zero mental health support for women. They tell the women, you need to snap out of it. You need to, power through it. There's nothing about coddling people and telling them they have a mental health crisis. You just need to get your head in the game for your kids, for your family, and white knuckle it until you get through it. That's what they tell them in the third world.
Yeah.
Now, when you have all of these resources that don't exist in the third world, and you still claim that the system failed them, what are you talking about?
So I think it's more of the fact that, in the West, we do overcoddle. We do overcoddle it. We they get to overplay it and hype it up and everything like that. I mean, if you go out and look every day, now it's everybody's got, they're autistic or they're ADHD or they've got depression, or every single one of my patients I transport, or at least damn near every single one, is on some form of anxiety medication or depression medication. they're overusing that system. They're overusing it, and then it kind of just becomes, okay, nobody's really paying attention to it anymore. Because, oh yeah, you have depression, cool, I don't care. My ex-husband yesterday told me, when he dropped our girls off, was like, oh yeah, I'm on a depression and anxiety medication now, and I was like, oh, cool, I really don't care. First of all, because I really don't care what the heck you're on. I don't follow you that closely. I have the minimal interaction for our child. But again, I'm like, cool, you're like 90% of the freaking West now. Congratulations, dude.
Oh.
You know, there does need to be a certain level of knock it off, stand up, grab your big girl panties, and let's move on with life, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
There does need to be a certain level of that harsh reality check of get your head in the game and let's go.
Looks like we got 2 messages from Lynn.
Yeah, go ahead and read them.
They said she was crying for help. What about those babies as they were being taken out in such a horrible way? Were they not crying for help? These women make me sick.
Jeez.
But then these women are probably the same ones cheering and rejoicing for right before birth abortions. Len, they're not only cheering for right before birth, they're actually cheering for after birth as well. They're trying to get it to where you could have a baby all the way up to birth, and after the baby is born, you could decide to let it die.
There have been cases like that. I've read cases like that where the babies were born completely live, 100% healthy, had every ability to survive, and like the mom decided that they were doing an abortion, and because it was legal all the way up until that point where they were at, those babies literally just got put in like a storage closet to cry until they died.
I thought the Democrats said that never happens.
Yeah,
no,
okay. Whenever there's actual videos of it, to where nurses took videos.
Down.
Well, yeah, took videos, and you could hear the baby screaming in the background, but there's nothing that they could do because, it's allowed. So you're literally listening to a baby waste away. There weren't even to do C-sections, where if the abortion fails and they have to do a C-section, the baby is literally left on a metal tray until it deceases.
Yeah, there's so many things that are so wrong with all of that. But like Lynn said, what about those babies?
Yes.
You know, yeah, Lynn, so much for, so long for first do no harm. That it becomes the medical field is a political freaking nightmare. It is a minefield of just bull crap because of the way things are. And that's why, I mean, honestly, I say thank God that I live in rural southern Georgia, because we tend to have a lot of conservative beliefs down here. My state tends to support mostly what I believe with that, so I don't have to deal with a lot of those. But like when I lived in Colorado, yeah, there was a lot of BS going on there for sure. It's the political aspect is taking over everything, and nurses, doctors, and stuff like that. You can't be just a nurse or a doctor or a paramedic or anything like that. No, you have to tiptoe around all of the political bull crap that's there.
Chris, do you want to talk about these men standing in the background?
Yeah, you guys can totally talk about those men.
I count 3 of these. I don't want to call them names.
I will. They're sorry pieces of trash that need to go to burn at the stake. They're not worth even being called men.
I'm pretty sure their
as
wives
a
are
man,
there,
we are supposed to protect women, children, and the elderly. What are they doing?
Like, if they're saying, well, I accompanied my wife or significant other, what they should be doing is dragging them home and telling them, look, I better not see you at that rally or protest or whatever this is, else we're done. You can't be on the side of this kind of travesty and claim that you're on the right side of things.
Well, that's because we've stopped allowing men to be men.
Yeah, that fact. But I'll tell you right now, again, this is coming from the conservative side. Uh, the men have already figured it out, and they're like, "Hey, if your woman, like, if you have kids with your wife, and she is one of those types to does this, and you want to get away from her, guess what? You have a high chance to take your kids and run." Because she is now a threat to your children because she is supporting this. And I'm like, that's exactly it. If
Yeah,
you
but
are
guess
out here
what?
what?
Sorry. Guess what with that though? Let that man go ahead and take his children, and leave. The law is going to tag him 10 ways from freaking Sunday.
Oh, no. I'm talking about legally, dear. I mean, if you're married, right, you have the right.
Oh
And
yeah,
you
no,
could
I'm just
file a restraining order because, hey,
saying he
this
wouldn't get it.
woman is supporting a murderer who murdered her kids. I
Hate
now
to tell
have
you,
a
he wouldn't get it.
logical fear that my wife could do this to our children. She is out here openly supporting this woman.
I hate to tell you, the law wouldn't care.
I know it would,
It's
but that's why we
crappy.
got to get things changed. I mean, it's the same thing
Yeah.
with the whole child support, equal rights, and all that.
Sorry.
It's fine. And this one brought her baby.
Oh, is she not? Is she going to strangle it for demonstration and solidarity? And then did you see that little girl that was there too? Or that was standing next to the woman with the baby?
You could hear the children.
See, look, like right there
right there.
little girl. That little girl has no idea what the hell they're making her support. They are brainwashing that child. You see, she's looking around confused.
Yeah.
Like, what are we? We're holding up hearts. What are we doing? Like, you can tell she's confused about that. They're brainwashing those poor babies.
Yeah, she
I
looks
guarantee
around.
if my
we're
daughters
doing
were
that.
here and I told them that, hey, I want y'all to check this out and see what y'all do. So they're like, what's going on? Oh, well, all of these women are supporting a woman who decided to kill her own children. You know what they're gonna do? My preteen daughters are gonna look at me like, these women are crazy. And I'm like, thank you, daughters. I love y'all. Go have some ice cream. All right. I'm going to treat y'all for that one because guess what? That's logic.
Again with the men, I think this is still one of those guys.
That's still the big guy.
You know,
you can tell by the bald shiny head.
For me, there are several reasons why a man would go along with this, and one is to sleep with whoever it is they came with. They still want to be able to, sleep with the woman, and if he doesn't support her, he's not getting any. The other is he's been so. Maybe he was raised by someone who just had unhinged ideas, and he basically got indoctrinated into those ideas. Maybe his mom was one of the early supporters.
He was raised by his mama.
Yeah, and then he's
I was too, but what I'm gonna have to say is, what we consider guys like this, they're called yes men.
Simps.
Yeah, simps. But old term, yes men. Anything that the woman wants, right? They will give into. They don't know how to tell them no. So whether it's something, honestly, he's probably not even thinking with his right head. Yeah. But he's doing this just
he's thinking with a head, but not the right
one. Not the right head.
He's thinking with the little one.
Listen, in the words of who did the genie? Robin Williams. God gave men enough blood, gave a man 2 heads, but only enough blood to run one at a time.
God bless Robin Williams.
Oh.
But honestly, and those men are a clear example of what those feminists and stuff like that have done to men.
Yeah.
They have ruined men. That's that whole toxic masculinity, kind of thing. Like, they've ruined men. I like the fact that my husband will honestly look at me and go, "No, you're being crazy and ridiculously emotional. Shut up and go sit down." Yes, I will be totally pissed off at him at the time. Do not get me wrong. I will be totally mad at him at the time. But I appreciate the fact that I have a man that will look at me and check me when I am getting a little too out of hand.
Yeah.
And there's been quite a few times where she has gotten into her emotions, right? Any little thing to trip her up, and I don't know what the heck's going on, right? So whenever she starts her spiel, I'll look at her and tell her, "Shut the fuck up, go, get the hell out of my sight," right? Before I snap. Guess what? She'll go and sit down, she'll chill out, and then next you know, we're back to, "Hey, I need a cup of coffee." She's like, "Okay."
It is, and I mean, again, that's just,
hey, intergalactic.
Like, as a woman, I understand that, again, we're emotional creatures. We're emotional critters. I say that all the time. We're emotional critters, okay? But that's where men come and play. Like, real men come and play to be able to balance us out. Like, if the other day I was feeling clingy for absolutely no reason, I had no idea. But I walked up to my husband and I just gave him that look, and he's like, "You're feeling clingy, huh?" And I was like, "Yes." And so I get cuddles and hugs and lovies to help me feel better. Okay? Like, your wife wanting to have a family day or any of that kind of stuff. You just get those things where you're just like, I need that.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes in play to have an actual man that's going to go, "Okay, here you go." Those men don't understand any of that. They've been demasculine, however you say that.
Yeah, they're only based on their wallet.
Yeah. Their wives have their balls in a purse. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's cross over to the sane side of the aisle. It's not fair if we only look at the women who aren't making the right decision. So I saw this woman's video. I think this was a couple of days ago, and I was like, Lynn and Tracy are gonna love this one, this girl. So I'm gonna play this for you guys. Oh, volume, thank you. And then you guys let me know what you think about her take.
This week was a bad look for women. First, an absolute moron on the internet said this.
My truest thought on this is that I think that trans women have a more beautiful understanding what womanhood is.
I agree.
I think that...
What? Wrong. Incorrect. Then Lindsey Clancy was put on trial for strangling her 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and 8-month-old with exercise bands. And women on the internet responded by posting solidarity videos with her, throwing ice at bathtubs to release their rage, and by protesting on the killer's behalf outside of her courtroom. Everybody needs committed. Then a North Dakota mother the throats of her 3-year-old, 1-year-old, and 5-month-old after telling the dad to say goodbye to the kids. The only child to survive was the 1-year-old named Colton. I mean, this is despicable. What is going on? Also this week, a crazy chick posted a video of herself to social media pouring hot wax on her children, lighting her house on fire, and twerking. Oh, and it turns out that she's also an illegal alien from Cuba. So she's been arrested and detained. Then there's Jessica Bowie, who apparently went from blue-haired lib to full-fledged supporter. She was just arrested for plotting to bomb the New York State Capitol and then flee to the Middle East. What a perfect use of free will. I should point out here that as of 2020, according to Pew Research, over 50% of liberal women under the age of 30 reported having a mental health condition. And then this week, the governor of New Jersey signed a bill effectively banning Christians from praying outside of abortion clinics, and she did that with a smile. And last week, the Massachusetts governor signed a bill allowing women to terminate the pregnancy up to the point of birth. In America, there are more than 1 million abortions each year, and if it were counted as a cause of death, it would be number 1 by leaps and bounds. Also, here's what a baby looks like at 20 weeks. 20 weeks, heartbeat. She's a girl. So, great job, ladies. We cannot define what a woman is, but we think trans dudes have a better understanding of what womanhood is. We defend mothers who their children, and for every 3.2 live births in America, there is 1. Also, we're unhappier than we've ever been. Even though, as this person points out, we won. Men are doing terribly. Women are doing amazing. We make more money. We have lower rates of addiction, alcoholism. We live longer. We can fly fighter planes and be in combat. Marriage is optional. Divorce is no fault. We win over 99% of custody battles. We control fertility at will and can't get drafted. But we're unmarried and we're unhappy. So Just another week here of modern feminism destroying womanhood.
Yes. 100%.
I like her.
Yes, I love that woman. I love that woman. Absolutely. And I promise you, if a trans dude or a dude that thinks he's a woman comes up and says he understands womanhood better than me, I am totally going to lose it. And it's going to be a cat fight because I'm going to beat the dog tar out of him. I mean, I had one little 21-year-old gender confused gentleman try to explain women's rights to me. And I made him cry really, really badly. And I worked with this kid. But like okay, so the comment that I made is very offensive. But I looked at him, I was like, just because you treat your butthole like a vagina doesn't mean you have one. Shut the hell up. Oh yeah. I made him cry because I had felt I was like, dude, stop.
That felt like a kick in the balls, like
Yeah.
But that's what they need.
Yeah,
that's what they need.
I love that woman. Absolutely. I love that woman and her video. Like that's phenomenal. But she's absolutely right. Like those women are freaking crazy. They're destroying they're destroying what an actual woman is. Women, they've noticed like in women, since women have really truly entered the workforce and stuff like that, depression and anxiety in women has actually increased. Because again, we're not really supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be the caregivers and take care of people. Not that we can't do it.
Yeah.
But that's how we're wired. We're wired to be that way. We're wired to be moms and caregivers and wives. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Because men are not wired to do that. And not that they can't do it, but they kind of suck.
True.
They kind of suck at doing the women's role.
Yeah.
Just honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to concur on that one.
All right, so let me play this. This is going to rain on your parade because we just had fun watching a sensible woman talking. Now we're going to watch this one. TikTok is blowing up with reactions to this nutbag comparing 3 dead angels to ceramic vases or vases for her forensic analysis. Let's have a listen to this. And you guys feel free to jump in at any point.
Audio. We're going to have to start dropping those little speakers and no speaker things in the chat again.
True.
Stop thinking about these kids as people and think about them as ceramic vases for just 1 second for me, okay?
No.
I'm a forensic scientist and a former CSI.
Already. She's
No.
What? No. How many seconds in? 8 seconds in.
No.
They're not people. They're not vases. Those are people. Those are living.
They're not objects.
Children.
Already, you can see where the insanity comes from. It's not a baby. It's a clump of cells.
That is a human being. Those are beautiful, adorable children with squishy little cheeks that are freaking cute as hell.
Like serious. Anyway, let's keep going. We have several other videos to do. So we haven't done a body cam video in a while, in over a week. So we have a body cam video that we might get to if we can wade through this insanity. I want us to look. Okay, well let's get through this. Then we'll do the
let's see
body
if we
cam
can make
video.
it through her.
Yeah, yeah, true. Okay, let's go.
There was a lot of confusion about the actual issue in the Lindsey Clancy case. The issue is whether she was in psychosis at the moment that she killed her children, which would make her not criminally responsible. Basically, she would go to a psych hospital instead of a prison. Psychosis can be difficult to understand. So to help me make this point, I want you to think of these kids as if they were very expensive ceramic vases in a museum. And instead of thinking about psychosis, we're going to think about epilepsy. So imagine that Lindsey is in a museum and she is a person with epilepsy. She's had seizures before in the past. She maybe hasn't even been diagnosed with epilepsy. She's just been having seizures for a couple of months, one here, one there. She's been going to her doctors and saying, hey, this is the symptom I'm having. I've been having a seizure. And they're trying to get her on the right medication. So she has a medical history of complaining to her doctors about seizures, and they've given her a couple different medications, and she's saying like, hey, it's not working, I'm still having these seizures. Hey, that's kind of what happened with Lindsey Clancy. She was having a lot of depression, anxiety, and mental health symptoms. She was being treated by a doctor. She hadn't really been properly diagnosed, and they were tinkering with her medications, trying to get it.
Rather think of them as beautiful, healthy babies, because that's what they were. And if her medication was not working, she needed to call and tell the doctors and set up more appointments instead of waiting for the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month checkup kind of crap, and be like, hey, this is not working. You need to fix it. Like, you need to fix it, or you need to give me someplace where I can be away from these babies.
Yeah.
I did
Listen,
that when
I'm gonna be
mine was
brutally honest real quick.
When mine was bad, guess what? I told my parents, I was like, don't leave me alone with my kid. I mean, I made that choice. Don't leave me alone with my kid right now. I understood my mental state is not where it needs to freaking be. Don't leave me alone with my kid.
But I'm gonna
It's
be
not hard.
brutally honest. If I had the chance to be in Spartan, right? I'm kicking her into the pit. Like, I'm not even. I'm gonna be taking a running start to make sure she flies. All right? Nah, she is. Oh, I hate people like that. I really do. I could never. Again, I've got 5 kids, right? I have fought my way to be able to actually have my children. I fought the states. I fought the mothers. I fought. I won. Battle victory, right?
Yeah.
My wife was there. She helped me, right? Granted, love this woman for doing that. There is absolutely no way I could try and picture my children as monetary items. There's not a damn price for those children. There's a price for a vase. There's not a price for the children.
But you see, this is how the brainwashing takes place in colleges. They dehumanize children, babies, and they say that they're clumps of cells. They make sure that there's a detachment from the humanity of these babies. And it's the same thing that they do when they try to make it okay to attack someone who doesn't agree with your ideology. So they try to dehumanize you. They call you names and they make you the other, that person who is invaluable. And you can get Spider-Man to attack him and jump him simply because he holds up a sign you don't like. Of course, we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah. So, I mean, does that mean that we can dehumanize like Lindsey Clancy and that woman and stuff like that? That, you know,
no,
I've already dehumanized her.
But you see, the problem is it only goes one way. It's like that video we watched yesterday, the basic logic video, where one person can use the N-word, but the other person can't use the N-word. One person is allowed to dehumanize the other side. The other side, God forbid, isn't allowed to dehumanize them.
Yeah.
So it's a one-way street.
We're allowed to be dehumanized, but we can't, you know, fight back against it.
No, you can't. How dare you? How dare you protest? How dare you do what we did during the Summer of Love? Even doing a watered down protest is called an insurrection. Meanwhile, we're allowed to burn down cities. We're allowed to threaten the lives and livelihoods of anyone who doesn't vote our way, simply because we're throwing a tantrum. But God forbid that you would say there's something wrong with this election. The Senate has to do something about it. Oh my God, that's an insurrection. It's just the way they behave. Like, it's clear for anyone who's honest, has 2 eyes and a brain. It's clear. But I can't believe that people like this have an audience.
Listen, I can tell you right now, if I'll tell you right now, they believe in abortion and all that stuff, right? If it was any of my family members, any women in my family that I heard that from, guess what? Hey, that means I can get rid of you too, yeah? Don't think about it, yeah? I was in fear for my children. I was in fear for my cousins. I was in fear for my nieces, my nephews, right? That's retarded. Once you do that, I could taking people's lives, right? Happens all the time in the military, especially during war. But I'll be damned if you think that I'm going to allow you to be able to take a child's life and nothing be done.
And
no.
as a mother, I can't stand anybody hurting kids. Like, regardless if my kid, your kid, some stranger's kid, a kid, I have no idea who they are. In an instance where that child is in danger, I'm their mama. Best bet. I'm their mama until their mama or whoever their person is gets there. I've done it before. Like,
and guess what? I'm going to be the big bad wolf that's going to be protecting the kiddo.
I can't imagine seeing those children as anything but beautiful, beautiful children.
Yeah.
Like, adorable, absolutely just precious little babies.
It's so sad that that we have people who reason the way these people do, but that is the world we live in.
Okay with dehumanizing children.
Hey, listen, I'm going to add this in here, right? These women, they want equality, right? So, gentlemen out there, if you see a woman trying to do anything to a child, lay them out. They want equality.
Deck them like a man.
Deck them like a man. All right.
Okay, so like I'm one of those ones that like I believe in equality for like a lot of those kind of things. Like, I have gotten into fights with men when I was younger. Like, I've straight gotten into fights with men because men were, acting straight kind of crazy. I knew I was going to get my butt kicked, and I stepped up to a man. I was willing to get hit like a man. Okay, so that's those women that step up and like abuse their husbands, their boyfriends, and all that kind of stuff. No. If you're willing to step up like you a man, you gonna get decked like you a man.
Yeah.
And there's nothing dang wrong with it. We didn't even make it through that woman's video. She done pissed us off.
Do we need to?
So let's don't even, because I'm going to get even more pissed off. And I swear to you, I will hunt her down.
So you weren't here for yesterday's stream, but I talked about how my ranting would raise the view counts on the live streams, and Lynn is asking, "Yay, ranting! Did it work?" Well, we're still shadow banned, so I don't know if it's gonna work the same way. We have 4 people watching from the live channel and 1 person watching from the main channel, which is good, I guess.
Speaking of beautiful babies, I'm getting mine off the bus.
Oh, nice. We can hear the bus. Yo,
yeah, you might want to go on mute, dear.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Let the live stream
I'm saying
hear.
It's overpowering.
Oh, I know. I know. It's Lynn says, anyway, it was nice seeing you rant anyway. That need I feel like if we all see something going wrong, we should all be free to just rant and call it out for what it is. It's frustrating to watch how the left has created these double standards. It's like me saying, okay, I've been shadow banned for simply like I ran a bunch of titles through because I had to say to myself, okay, let me test my titles.
That's an adorable baby.
Oh,
fat
hang on. He's this is not he's not a vase. Okay, he's not a vase. He's not a clump of cells.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
An adorable baby. That's my little monster tot. So see, we can't think of that like a vase. Okay, that's not a vase.
Yes. All right, so let's put this to a vote. Okay, we want to do a body cam video, but there are several stories that I was curious about. One is Ines Cantor Freedom wore a T-shirt in support of Sophie Cunningham to the WNBA game, and one of the players of the opposing side attacked him, and Ines essentially got escorted out of the arena. That's one story. The second story is the governor of New Jersey signs a bill making it illegal and criminal to protest outside of an abortion clinic, and she did it with a smile on her face. And those two stories are lined up, but I also want to do the body cam video. Body cam videos are fun for us. We like doing them. And having two former law enforcement officers on the show is an extra superpower that we have, and I think we're going to use it, okay? So can you guys let us know which one you want us to do in the chat? Vote with your fingers. Which one? Body cam? Or should we go through the WNBA story, then the New Jersey story, and then we jump into the body cam? Which one do you want? So I need the chat to let us know which one they are keen on doing, because we've talked about this. Like, this is the leading story about the women who support Lindsey Clancy.
Insanity.
And last week we did an extensive show on the whole Lindsey Clancy situation. And if you're watching for the first time and you think that these are just some people who don't have any empathy and they don't care about people who are going through postpartum depression, we tackled it in-depthly last week, and you could see the struggle while we were going through that conversation. So we're not just flippantly dismissing the details of the story. What we're talking about is how women have decided to lionize what Lindsey Clancy essentially did. None of them is mentioning the kids. None of them is mentioning the husband. The only time they mention him is accusing him of being the one that murdered the kids, which is insane, but it's out there. And everyone is simply saying, she did that to the kids. It's not her fault. The lady we watched at the beginning of the show said, well, she jumped out of the building. That's why she's in a wheelchair. I'm like, okay, so if somebody committed a heinous crime and then attempted to inflict harm on themselves, that makes it okay. We should simply say, well, they hurt themselves. Oh, boo-hoo, therefore it's fine that they did the crime.
But, it's like those murder-suicides that happen.
Yeah.
So what we're supposed to say, like, oh, make it a guy, for instance. Those women would be like, no, he was guilty. That's why he killed himself and everything like that. Isn't that the same logic for her? She was guilty, and that's why she attempted to kill herself?
Again, it's a two-tier justice system.
It's ridiculous. And that is one of the things that really, honestly, as a woman, prior law enforcement, working in the medical field and all that kind of stuff, that pisses me off to the core, is the fact that there's that double standard for women to be able to do whatever the heck they want with like zero consequences. But a guy does anything like a fraction of the, as heinous as what these women were doing, and like he's freaking lynched. He's tied to the stake and lit on fire.
All right, so we're waiting for the chat to keep up. If the chat doesn't say
you really didn't give them
a
way of being able to choose, like one or two.
Well, I know. Okay, one. Okay, type 1 if you want us to look at the WNBA story. 2 if you want us to look at the New Jersey governor's insane executive order on criminalizing pro-life protests outside of abortion clinics. 3 to go directly to the body cam video. Intergalactic says, I don't care which, okay? Thanks, but no thanks.
Transition-wise, it would make sense to go to the abortion clinic one. Because transition-wise, it would make sense to go to that. But, we might need a break with some body cam footage to bring down some blood pressures before somebody strokes out having a freaking
Well,
Then
the
says three.
story, the New Jersey story is just a 21 second video. New Jersey Governor Mickey Sherrill signed into law a bill that pro-life advocates warn will criminalize praying outside abortion clinics. The law makes it a crime to physically block access to facilities offering such care or intentional. These can be prison if the obstruction. I'm sorry?
You froze.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lynn says the short video. Lynn says the short video, and then body cam.
Yeah, so you can see the glee on her face as she signs this document. Audio.
Speaker!
Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
We need to stop putting stupid women like her in power.
She makes women in power look bad. Okay, and that's why there are so many people saying women can't be leaders, because they're thinking like that they have that suicidal freaking empathy. And honestly, I'm supporting them now at this point in time. Like, I know there are good women leaders. I know there are women that can do good things. We've talked about that before, but like this is why everybody looks and goes, yeah, see, that's why women shouldn't be leaders. And that's why I still 100% support there should never be a woman president of the United States. Like, the United States should never have a woman president. Sorry, not sorry. Don't care. Hate me all you want. That woman is crazy. You can see it all over her face. And again, it goes to show you that it's perfectly okay to bastardize and criticize Christians and pro-life people that don't support abortions and all that kind of stuff. It's perfectly okay to bastardize them. And it's
should Trump sign an executive order that criminalizes obstructing access to detention facilities?
Yes.
Well, hang on. I also want to add in. She just messed up, just so you know.
How so?
First Amendment right?
Yeah.
Trying to stop prayer outside on a public sidewalk. She put in there, you cannot block the entrance, right?
Yeah, but there's yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. But the Biden administration circumvented that with the FACE Act. They used the FACE Act to send people who were praying outside of abortion clinics to jail.
The FACE Act got overturned.
When?
Didn't it? I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't think it did.
No,
I don't think it did.
The FACE Act is a separate ruling.
It's a whole thing, yeah.
That was simply layered over that particular case and used to speed run a bunch of people who prayed outside of clinics to send them to jail, to send a message.
So, just to play like a certain level of like devil's advocate on this, I can understand not blocking the entrance. Okay, not obstructing them from entering. So like I can understand, okay, yeah, because I would apply that same standard to you can't obstruct people's ability to enter into a church, wherever they want to go, because that's a false imprisonment or detainment, that kind of thing, like you're preventing somebody from entering or leaving somewhere. So like I can understand that aspect. Yes, as much as I do not support abortions or anything like that. Okay, I can't stop them physically from doing it. However, what right do you get to say that I can't pray? That, I can't stand there with my little signs and do exactly what you guys do?
Okay, so yeah, I had to re-up on that. I remember doing research on this. So the FACE Act actually prevents you from blocking any type of a clinic or anything of that sort from access, right?
Again, that's what I'm saying.
But it was the exact same act that they were going to be pushing on Don Lemon because of the church incident, right?
Exactly.
Where they actually raided the church.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were like, "Oh no, you can't do that. It's in the act, right?" But no.
Whatever
With the
happened
FACE
with
Act.
that, by the way? Because they totally just dropped that. Like, whatever happened?
Oh,
to
no. Don Lemon's getting charged. He was trying to get on the rowboat with the other ones, but the judge told him, you're too late. You can't wait until the decision's made to jump on the boat. Now you're in your own rowboat. Good luck getting a paddle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. I never heard what happened with that. I don't follow.
Yeah,
as
no,
closely as
he's
you do, since I
he's
go to
looking
work
at
and
some
stuff.
time.
Yeah,
But
like
with this, right? It's you cannot make it illegal to pray, right? People have the right to pray. Again, I'm not a Christian, right? I don't care for it. If
You're
we're
not
at a
religious.
meeting, yeah, I'm not religious, but if I'm at a meeting or whatnot and they're doing a prayer, I'm gonna stand silently, right? I'm not
be
gonna
respectful.
yeah. But yeah,
And you know what's
going against
funny?
the First Amendment.
It's the same thing they're doing with all these Muslim prayers and stuff like that are taking over full freaking towns. They're
That's
forcing
actually
everybody to agree with that and not interrupt that or anything like that. But they can, and again, it's perfectly acceptable nowadays to demonize Christians.
So this was 2024. Okay, this post is from June 3rd, 2024. 75-year-old Paulette Harlow was sentenced to 2 years in prison for praying outside an abortion clinic.
Yeah.
When her husband begged for mercy due to her poor health and fear she would die alone in prison, Judge Colleen Kolar Cutley, these people that have these compound last names are weird, appeared to mock them by saying maybe Harlow would make an effort to remain alive because that is a tenet of Harlow's religion.
Okay, it's them, it's them hyphenated last name bitches.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I wanted to add in real quick.
Yeah.
Cam Higbee is actually outside of the Lindsey Clancy courthouse.
Okay. Yeah. Is that live on YouTube?
He's live right now. Yeah.
All right. So let's.
While you're loading that and stuff like that, that just goes to show, like, those women that hyphenate their last name, there are certain circumstances, I understand it, but those are always, like, terrible women. They're always liberal. Like, my sister-in-law, for instance, her last name is hyphenated.
I have it up if you want me to do it.
And I even sit there and look and go, yeah, you're retarded. She tried to hyphenate my nieces and nephews' last names, and my brother straight looked at her and was like, no, they're my kids. They get my last name.
Yeah. Step it back by about 2 minutes so that we don't get dinged by YouTube. So let's take a look at this for like 5 minutes, and then we'll jump into the body cam video.
Just so you know, there's nothing going on. He's just sitting here talking with the chat, but he is standing outside of the courthouse.
All right, no problem. So let's just
I'll keep an eye
that.
just to see if anything happens.
Yeah, so if anything happens, then we jump into that. So let's do the body cam video as promised, because Lynn has been waiting. Okay.
I do love body cam videos, man.
Oh, no, they're fun.
They're fun.
They're fun. All right, so let's jump into this. So this video is titled "Man Gets Arrested, Then Makes It 100 Times Worse."
Let me put my camera on for your Stop now.
This started as a simple rear-end crash at a gas station, but the moment police got involved, the driver's behavior made officers wonder what he was really trying to hide.
You have a knife in your shoe right now?
Y'all ain't need to search. No, I put my socks on.
See, Lynn, we're finding good stuff for you.
Because they racist.
Sorry, said what?
Lynn said she almost watched this one yesterday, but didn't. So, see, we're helping
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so public service announcement. Okay, if you see a body cam video you'd like for us to watch together, send it in and we will play it and watch it together. Okay, so let's just do that. That's a lot simpler.
Also, with comedy videos, if you see a comedy video that, because we're still working on racist jokes, bringing those back.
Yes, that's up Intergalactic Wrangler's alley. He's the one who brings those glorious videos, okay? He literally created a show with a video, so please send them in. Lynn, if you have body cam videos, you're like, hey, I would like to watch this, send them in, or anything else, Okay, this is
Intergalactic
a
commented on the hyphenated last name thing.
yeah. You want to read it?
So I think the hyphen thing is between a man and his wife. I wouldn't do it though. F that. But I think it started with rich bitches that had poor husbands.
True.
It did start out. It really was between like powerful families. Like say,
Yeah.
both families were equally powerful, so they weren't getting rid of either last name. Or the woman did have the more powerful family, so she wasn't getting rid of her last name, but was still taking her husband's last name. That
Yeah.
is really kind of where it started, but that's not what it's being used for nowadays.
Yeah.
Again, I've got an example in my own family. My sister-in-law ain't got no power. She's just a freaking God bless. I love the woman, but I also really want to punch her in the mouth a lot of the time.
Yeah.
She does it just because she's like, oh, I'd be losing my identity.
Oh,
No,
please.
you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I took my husband's last name, and guess what? I'm still Tracy.
Oh.
So yeah.
So, breaking news, and I think this will mean something to a bunch of you guys. Dolly Parton seems to have passed away in the last few minutes.
No. Don't.
Is that true?
Look that up.
Yeah, but Gunther Eagleman he's the real deal. Like if he pushes it out, it's confirmed. But you go ahead and double check. Yeah.
Did she?
So
she died.
Yeah. R.I.P. Dolly Parton. She passed away at 80 years old. She was a big part of my childhood. My mom used to play Don Williams, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers. So she was a huge part of my childhood. Yeah. So R.I.P. Dolly Parton. Yeah. It's but she was 80. She lived I would say from the outside looking in, she lived a full life. I don't think she had any kids. She and her husband.
I just told my mom too.
Yeah.
And my brother. We were big into like old country and stuff like that. And like my daughters even. Like my daughter loves the song Jolene. And like she will sit there, our 10-year-old, she will sit there and belt out Jolene and stuff. So yeah, that's really sad.
She died today.
Yeah, so health updates.
Apparently there was a talk of her looking into avatar performances. I don't know what that means. The past 2 days, but yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the queen of country is gone. No.
And she had some common sense takes when the culture was kicked off. Just like
she did.
She had some.
Her and like Betty White and stuff. Yeah.
Everybody, country music actually did it at one point where they actually brought a bunch of singers together. What was the title of that?
Just Forever Country?
Yes. Forever Country. It has
like I think it was all the big country singers.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 artists in the music video.
Great video.
But it ends with Dolly Parton. So definitely go and check that out afterwards. Got to give respects to a very huge icon.
Lynn said we can check out some of her stuff instead of body cam.
Yeah, well, it's tough to do that because of copyright claims.
Yeah, that's why I was saying do it like that.
I literally was thinking, okay, maybe we could like do a tribute, like play some of the greatest hits. Personally, my favorite song of hers is the collaboration with Kenny Rogers, "Islands in the Stream."
Oh my God, I love that song.
I played that tape until it didn't wear out, but I played that tape to, gosh, it played maybe 1,000 times when I was 14 years old. I kept playing that track over again.
Listen, whenever I went up to Colorado, right, my Jeep had broke down. My father-in-law let me use this car so I can actually go and explore around the state. And I was going up to, I think it was Winter Park in Colorado. I never made it. I stopped in a small town there to get some breakfast. Apparently, you have to have a reservation in that town to get breakfast.
Yeah.
I was not able to get breakfast. But as I'm riding around, I had the windows down, and Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 came on. And that's how I knew that she reached everywhere, because this is a Democrat state. And I'll tell you what, you had people on both sides of the road. As soon as that song came on, all of the people on this side that's close to the car started dancing. I cranked up the radio even more, and then I had the whole damn street all the way up until the light changed, and I was able to drive.
All right, so okay, I've made a decision. Okay, I'm gonna risk a copyright claim for this, just like we did for the speech with Trump at Mount Rushmore. We're gonna do let's do a tribute before we do the body cam, if we all still want to do the body cam. So let's just do this together. Clearly she meant something to all of us. So I want you guys
try do the Forever Country, because it actually it has multiple top singers in it, and I mean, who knows, we've lost quite a few people just in the past few years from our childhood.
Well, I was thinking of actual performances of hers from the 80s and 90s, just actual performances. So what you could do for me is put in the chat your favorite Dolly Parton song, and I will look for the song and find a video. I'm going to just queue up Islands in the stream, but I'm not going to play it. I'm going to leave mine for last. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys... No. Like, it's an amazing, amazing song. And just thinking about it right now, like, I think it's a great song. So put in your favorite Dolly Parton song in the chat.
Hang on. Looking at this. Parton's nephew, Brian Seaver, announced the news in a video posted on her Instagram. He did not provide details about her death. The statement went, "My name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my aunt, Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, and granny to one generation, and Gigi to the next," Seaver said in a video. The video announced that announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I've imagined the heaviness of this moment, but I haven't truly felt it till now.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play Islands in the stream, then Jolene. I'm waiting on you guys to let me know what else. So the rest
they said just pick a song.
Well, okay. So should I just play one song, or should I just wrap it up? Because if you guys want a song that
just do one song, and we can
okay. All right, so let's
that way
do
we don't
one
put
song.
too much strain on the channel.
Okay, good. Hickox Dragon sent me a link, so let me copy this. Okay, so let's play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wait, that's the official music video, right?
No, it's just her. It's just the song for hers that I said.
Well, no, I thought he was wanting to do like the live one.
Oh, well, I mean, you can find it. I just, again, I'm on a phone, so I can't search as easily.
Okay, I Will Always Love You. I will find something. So let me play this while we're waiting.
Oh yeah, this looks like it was either done on cassette or record, most likely.
All right, we good to go?
Yep. Go ahead.
That was when music was music, man. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. And just so everybody knows, Dolly Parton was labeled Queen of Country.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And George Strait is the king of country.
Yep.
It's gonna be a sad
King
day for
George.
that one too.
Boy.
It's gonna be a sad day for that one too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you ever hear in the country and in country music somebody say King George, they're not talking about England. All right. They're talking about our good King George Strait.
Oh boy. All right. So so do we still stick to one, or do you want to have I Will Always Love You?
One. Just it's a sad moment.
Yeah.
We could literally add in that we got horrible news during the stream. So this was a memorial to her. But the algorithm's not going to understand that. So
yeah, so we'll just stop it here. She had an amazing career,
and she did amazing things for people and children and stuff like that. Like I actually signed our kids up for it. She had a reading program that she had for kids, where every single month her charity and stuff like that sends new books out to kids to read. And I actually signed our kids up for it. We have a bunch of the books that were sent and stuff like that, and it's tailored per age and everything. Like that woman was a brilliant woman, a fantastic singer, just honestly,
she was
truly,
a good soul.
She was a beautiful soul.
Yes. Yeah. And not only that, she actually funded medical research for cancer studies and stuff like that. She would go up to children's hospitals to spend time with them.
Like literacy programs, all kinds of education for girls and children and things like that. Like she genuinely was just an amazing human being.
Yeah. Jeez. This song brings back memories. Okay, so let's go back to our body cam footage. But I saw that pop up in my notifications, and I felt that I think this is good enough to kind of interrupt the stream and let you guys know that this happened. All right, let's go back to real life where insane people are about.
That's why. Would you throw a white man in the snow like that? No.
On January 23rd, 2024, a young woman was stopped at a yield sign in De Pere, Wisconsin, when the car behind her slammed into her bumper. After both drivers pulled into a nearby gas station, the other driver, later identified as 23-year-old Jalen, allegedly tried to convince her not to call police. At first, his reaction seemed way out of proportion for a minor crash, but unfortunately for Jalen, a police officer was already in the parking lot for an unrelated reason, and when a witness flagged him down, officers would quickly learn why Jalen wanted this handled without them.
Your licenses?
Yes.
Perfect.
He was behind me, and I was in front of him over here.
What did you do? We had this under control.
All right, man.
We got this under control.
Okay, well, I'm here now, so it doesn't matter. I'll have you wait by your car. I'll talk to you by your car, okay?
God, this ain't no what is you doing?
Hey.
Get in your car. No, because we got these under control. Me and her talking.
Okay.
He extra is a
That's too bad. Boss. That's too bad.
Okay, we good, boss. We good.
Okay, well, she wants to report it. He wants to report it. That's why I'm here, man. Okay? I'll have you sit by in your car, okay? Look, man, I'm not asking, okay? Go to your car, have a seat.
We having a conversation. You gonna stop our conversation?
454 dispatch. Start me a disturbance at Quick Trips and another.
We start.
Okay, have a seat in your car now.
Disturbance now.
Yep. Correct.
What's the body, bro? Let me put my camera on for you. What the f wrong with you?
Stop. Stop now.
What?
Stop.
Put my camera on you.
I got one at Taser Point.
Man, okay, let me put my camera on you.
Yep, that's
I
fine.
have nothing in my hand but a phone.
That's fine.
You got your taser on me for it.
Stand right there. Do not move, man.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, do not move.
Tase me if you want to.
Stay right there.
All right, I'm gonna stay right here with my phone on you.
That's fine with me.
Can you all turn your cameras on to help me now? I don't got nothing going on. What is he doing? Like, then he told me to step in my car. I grabbed my phone. He got his taser on. What is you doing, boy?
I'm at Lawrence Drive.
You got aggressive.
I'm on a disturbance.
Yeah.
He's holding you at Taser Point, not gun point. He got aggressive. He's being held at Taser Point until backup arrives.
He got aggressive, and that officer is doing the minimal force required to maintain control of the situation. He has not assaulted the man. He has not tased him. He has not done anything except for trying to gain control over the situation, because that man immediately got aggressive and started being, hostile. That's just perfect, honest reaction of protecting yourself and everyone around you because that man is getting aggressive.
Yeah. And the way he stormed through the door of the car, like he went in aggressively, like he was about to pull something. So definitely, like, I would do the same thing because who knows what he's pulling out. Yeah.
And
so he did it.
This even ties back to yesterday with being responsibly racist.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, let's be real. He's being responsibly racist at this point in time. He can't individually evaluate that person because the situation is not allowing for it.
From the beginning of the engagement, this person was aggressive.
Hostile. Yeah.
So there's no other response that would match this. That would make sense.
You're yelling now. You're amping everybody up. Yep. You reached in your car. I told you to have a seat. I told you to have a seat, not whip your door open and grab.
So now I got a seat in the car?
Nope. Now you're gonna stay right there. You're not gonna move. Or I'm gonna f*** you.
Okay, bet. Let me call my mom. I can't believe. I swear to God.
Grown boy like that calling his mom.
I need my mommy.
I hate y'all, bro. I have nothing in my hands. This man got a whole taser. Can I reach and grab a lighter?
No, you cannot.
Got a taser on me for it.
I told you to sit in your car.
Bro.
Okay.
Oh, he used the N-word. How come he's not being dragged in front of the court and charged like these other ladies?
That's hate speech.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, you can't take a black person to court for saying the N-word. How is that a thing? Huh.
You can't tell me what to do.
Do you think it's funny that they say that that's their word? I was like, you do realize white people made that word up, right? Like we kind of made that word. Like that's literally kind of our word. Like I'm just saying. Like if you want to talk about origins of the word,
but is the truth? Is the truth? Oh, and why do you have white people's weave or hair on? Take that off.
It's cultural appropriation.
Yes, I can. What you want to do?
You're just being stupid right now, but it's true.
I can tell you go sit in the corner. Out of here, nigga.
I can tell you to sit in the car because you were involved in an accident. You're not complying with me.
Get your officer to stand down. Get him to stand down. I'm good. I didn't do nothing.
All right.
My hands behind my back.
Your back. It's like these people are just delusional. They think that screaming and being unreasonable gets them a pass.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
Yep.
Boss, you ain't got to do all this. Look, bro. I'm really good as him, bro.
Oh, now he's boss man. Okay. He's going straight back to cotton picking. He's going back to cotton picking.
It's so funny. It's so funny how the tone changes once the bracelets come on. They're like, well, actually, just.
Bro, I'm just calling my mom, bro. Tell her they is on. I didn't do nothing. He said I'm going to jail for this.
I didn't do nothing is wrong grammar. It means you did something.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Yeah.
I didn't do nothing means you did something.
Exactly.
Yep, correct.
Double negative, man. People
I said, bro, me and him got this under control. I don't know who this extra person is. It just tried to tase me, bro.
Okay, stop yelling.
Am I gonna be okay? Or y'all finna put charges on me? I didn't do nothing, bro. Between me and y'all.
We'll talk about it in
I'm just trying to figure out what the going on right here.
For a moment, it looked like Jalen might start calming down, but as officers continued sorting out the crash, his mood kept shifting, and the situation was far from over.
These two girls are crying.
See,
he's trying to tell me something.
Real quick, what most people don't understand is, like, at this point in time, he's being detained, essentially. Like, if he had legitimately calmed down after that, because officers, we understand emotions get high. People get hypey in situations and stuff like that, and they may not, they may act out, disproportionately. That's where the officer's putting him in cuffs, putting him in the car, putting him in a place where he can calm the hell down. I can guarantee you, if that man had calmed down and then started acting like a reasonable human being, that he probably would have been let go with like a warning or something.
Yeah.
talking. You're trying to get her to stop talking. You try to get him to stop talking. You're trying to get them to not report any kind of accident.
I'm trying to get him to shut the f up because you ain't got nothing to do with this. But I'm telling them, like,
when multiple people are like, hey, come over here.
But I'm telling them, like, shit, I'll call y'all insurance or whatever. However that bro, they just stopped in the middle of the street, bro. I'm not blaming nobody, but like, man, this is a situation. I promise you, I don't want no charges out of it, though.
I don't know, man. Well, you're under arrest at this point for disorderly conduct, so.
Damn, so you charge me with disorderly conduct?
That's where we're at right now, yeah.
Y'all might as well, come on, go ahead, give me the jail, man. I'm be honest, bro. It's bullshit, bro. I promise you, I wish you could just win without that charge, because what is disorderly conduct?
It's if you're being...
What is disorderly conduct?
What you was doing. That's disorderly conduct.
Oh, man.
Public, if you're causing a disturbance, which you were.
No.
I don't live in the States, and I know what it is.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
What the?
Bro, he charging me for what? He woke up.
You might have to go on the rap.
What do with this?
Listen,
look,
if you're gonna kick around.
Oh man, I just don't want to go to jail, y'all. It's irritating. I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do nothing.
Look, if you're slamming your head like that, kicking around, you're gonna go on the rap, and the rap is basically like a human burrito.
I didn't slam my head.
I know. I'm just telling you.
I don't want to hurt myself.
I'm acting like a damn
I'm
child.
Smart.
Hey.
Acting like a grown man. That's a man, baby.
He did call his mama.
But he a man, baby.
So yeah.
I know.
Speaking of which, AA,
yeah,
I did send you a link for a video after this one.
All right, I see it.
Don't say nothing about it. Just
okay.
Okay.
Like you charged me for what?
All right. You might have to go on the rap.
As one officer tries to keep Jalen calm, another heads over to the driver of the other vehicle to get her version of events.
Hello. Just kind of want to walk me through what happened today.
politely sitting in her car and waiting.
Yeah.
And we were waiting because there's a lot of traffic coming through.
Sure.
And I kind of like started to go, but then I stopped. Like I didn't slam on my brakes or
Sure.
anything. And then he like gunned it forward.
Okay.
And so then he hit me from really hard. And obviously there's still more people coming, but then he's like slamming on his horn at me, telling me to go, but I can't. And so then another accident almost happens because he's like pushing me to go, but I can't. And then we get over here, we pull over, we're like, he's like, hey, let's talk about this. So I'm like, okay. And this man follows us because he witnessed it.
Yep, okay.
And then he comes over here, Tom's talking to me, he goes, don't call the cops, I'm uninsured, I don't know if I have anything out for me. And I'm like, I can't, like I'm underage, I need somebody here to talk to.
Oh, wow.
Because so my parents are coming on their way right now, but it's like, he's like freaking me out, he's like, don't tell anybody, like I'll pay you right now on the spot. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm like, I need to like, I've never gone through this before,
Sure.
so it's like really like, it's scary, and it's like having to have him come up to me like that is like really scary too, because I'm like, I'm underage, I'm not.
Yeah, and he was just basically telling you not to report
He's
it.
like,
He would pay
don't tell
you.
anybody, I'll pay you right now, like,
Okay.
I'll give you my ID, like, talk to your dad. He's like, I'm uninsured, and he's like, I just don't want to go to jail, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do right now. That's
Okay.
all he did.
Sure. Okay.
So, I think it's more damage on his than mine.
All right, I'll be right back in just a few minutes, okay? Thank you.
Driving a vehicle uninsured broke the law right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So I wasn't involved. I was just behind him when it happened. It's her turn to pull into the circle, and she's just kind of creeping forward, idling forward, waiting for her turn to go.
On the right.
He's right behind her, and I'm right behind him. All of a sudden, he just hits the gas and rams into her. And I'm like, whoa! So they turn here, and I'm like, well, I'm going to pull in here just in case she's going to file a police report. I can, give a witness statement. Sure enough, she's crying, because he is screaming at her, and she's like, can you please stay? Because he's saying he's going to tell the cops it was my fault. Yeah, entirely his fault. Like, she was just waiting her turn, and all of a sudden he just hit the gas. This is the Sergeant Jalen.
Bro, it's some bull.
Hey, Jalen. I need you to calm down for a second, okay?
It's because they charging me, and I promise you, they don't have to. It was all a misunderstanding.
Okay.
When the officer got there, I'm telling him, like, bro, it's under control. I got it on my phone. I can show you.
Okay, and we have body cameras too, so I'll review it. I'll review it if there's...
He on. It's the one that first came to the scene. He was on.
Who are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's so he got pulled over or what?
Nope, he was in an accident with this car.
Oh, God.
I happened to be here, and I was going to walk in, and he was trying not to report it. He escalated his behavior. He's going to jail for disorderly conduct.
Oh, Lord, Jalen.
At that point, Jalen had been arrested for disorderly conduct after a minor crash. But once officers told him where he was headed, the situation escalated fast, and his next few decisions would make the case much more worse.
So they're already organizing to come down there and bind you up. You have no warrants, man.
He told me 2 times, go to my car. After the first time he said it, and I said, that's like me telling you to go sit down. You gotta go sit down. I'm a whole citizen. You can't tell me what the He said, go to your car. I said, you know what? I opened my driver door, and I said, I'm finna record you.
I'm sorry?
Damn near. And I got a knife on me, too.
Where's your knife?
Right here.
Right where?
In my shoe.
You have a knife in your shoe right now?
Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't even search me.
I'm not getting you out of there, but I'm gonna search you.
Got a little bit of dope under my balls and everything.
I can smell it.
I know.
He said he's got a knife in his shoe. Just turn your head and face that way for me.
I got a little bit of everything. I don't think you want to touch me now.
Turn your face that way for me. Where's the knife?
Look for it. You the officer, not the police. You the police. Y'all doing all these other shit. All right, put my sock back on. My feet getting chilled. All right, now you up my shoes.
Sit back.
All these bitches playing the out of crazy.
He asked you where the knife was. You refused to tell him. And
See,
then now he's
literally
stripping
just
you.
been like,
Yeah, like seriously.
So like I've been searched before, just being like around shit that goes on and stuff like that, and like I've had pocket knives and stuff on me, and they're like, "Hey, you got anything on you?" Yeah, I've got a pocket knife in my right pocket.
Yeah.
You know, or like we conceal carry. Both Chris and I both conceal carry, and like. Hey, if we got stopped for, whatever reason, like I think we were conceal carrying and we got stopped for a brake light out.
Yeah.
And as soon as the officer, our hands are visible, we're like, hey, we do conceal carry. There is a weapon in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Guess what? Those officers were like, okay, cool. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah.
Like, be honest, be outright, be cool, and nothing has to happen. It ain't got to get that bad.
Jeez.
Listen. In my younger years, I'll tell you right now, the first time I was ever stopped and frisked, I was riding on a bicycle.
I remember.
Not just any bicycle, and this is how they say, the police only get people get colored people, right? This was a antique 3-wheeled bicycle with a motor mount, but no motor, right?
Yeah.
I got stopped for a headlight violation. They said it was a motorcycle just because it had a motor mount. All right, I kid you not. They stopped me. They frisked me. They said, "Do you have anything on you?" And I'm going to be serious with you right now. If there's any children, close your ears. I told him I had a pair of panties in my back pocket because I just left old girl's house. All right, that was a trophy in my back pocket. I got stopped. I got frisked. He said, "You got anything on you?" I said, "Yes, sir. I got a pair of panties as a trophy in my back pocket." They said, "What?" I said, "I got a pair of panties in my back pocket." They said, "Would you mind go ahead and pulling those out and put them on your seat?" So I said, "Sure." So I pulled out a little pink lacy thong and laid it right there on the seat. I still ended. I didn't get a ticket, but I got a violation for not having a headlight on my bicycle during the day.
You got a new nickname.
Yeah, I give him grief about all of those things, by the way, Lynn.
Oh my God.
Mr. Panties and Cha-Ching's fat. I give him grief about that because, they always say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So I always said I succeeded.
Oh, man.
Because I turned a hoe into a housewife.
She's not wrong. I had a little black book and all. All right. I was a gigolo. I didn't always get paid in cash, but I always got something in return.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's keep going before this entire thing gets derailed.
Hold on. I'm not gonna get close to y'all. I'm just trying to get him to calm down.
He's telling us that he has a weapon on him.
Let's go.
Do you have a knife on you or not?
It don't matter. We'll do your job. Put my back on, though. No, put my socks on. What's wrong with you? Put my motherfucking socks on.
Okay. Aggressive right
Getting aggressive.
No. He's not finna put my feet in the car.
Back in the car.
Jalen!
Put my
It's okay. I'm recording everything.
It's okay. I'm recording everything.
You know, I feel so sorry for this. Well, she thinks she's fine. She thinks she's fine, but she's not. Like, for her to be connected to this boy, I mean, it's what?
Pouring rain.
Oh yeah. The clouds just fell out.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
I
we
can
we
hear
didn't
it.
even get a warning. We got a straight fallout.
Oh man.
Below
He
what?
told us that he has a knife on him.
You gotta put my socks on.
Right, see, hang on. Here's the issue, right? We've got him acting like a complete ass of himself, right?
Yeah.
And she's supporting it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that other woman was his mama because she's sitting there trying to tell him to calm down. Like that other woman.
Yeah.
I think that's his mama.
I don't think so.
Well,
That might be like a mother figure, but definitely not his mama.
Well, his mom would not be this responsible looking. Would not.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy has grills. You know, like, please.
Why don't they put his socks on? It's below
He
what?
told us that he has a knife on him.
You gotta put my
Yeah,
socks
see,
on.
even the short girl, she was looking over like, y'all need to shut the hell up.
She at least
I'm
has
not
enough
with
sense
them.
to go and shut up.
Recording everything.
Go get the wrap.
Put my sock on.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the rap.
You ain't finna throw me in
Get
this
the wrap.
Wrap
him up. Wrap him up.
All right, I'm not fighting you. Put my sock on though.
Okay, but let me ask y'all, is this all over a car accident? And ain't nothing wrong with they car.
Put my sock on. Do your job and find it. But guess what? You gotta put my socks on.
I'll put your
You gotta put my socks on.
Why won't they put his socks on? It's below
Oh my
what?
God.
He has a knife on him.
You gotta put my socks on.
Jalen.
Put my socks on. Stop grabbing me how you in.
Jalen.
Stop grabbing me.
Jalen.
Stop grabbing me.
Can y'all just... Oh, God.
No, I'm not resisting nothing.
His feet hanging out the car with no socks on.
Not put my socks on.
I told you I'd if you tell me we're gonna
Get the spit hood on. The guy's spitting.
Yeah,
He's
and
spitting.
like, those officers are genuinely trying to be very respectful. They're not raising
Yeah.
their voices. They're not being aggressive. I haven't seen them move aggressively once.
Yeah.
It looks like they're all white, so they're all racist cops going after a black guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was the one that got aggressive immediately while causing a hit and run, a car crash with a vehicle that is not insured.
Yeah. Well, he thinks that him raising his voice and screaming about how his socks aren't on is going to prove that these are racist cops that just stopped him because he's black.
Right.
Find what you need to. Put my socks on though.
Jalen, just do what they say.
No, I ain't gotta do what they say. Put my socks on.
Ain't no knife. They got his socks off. This might be on the news tomorrow.
Now make sure y'all get this on recording.
I've been recording.
I got my feet on the floor.
He jumped out of the vehicle.
Stop grabbing like that.
I ain't do nothing. Look, y'all see this. I'm not resisting. I'm a
No, you are.
What's wrong with y'all? Put my socks and shoes on. Record this.
Over a car accident?
I never
you want
resisted.
to double check his legs? He said it was on his leg.
Just turn around.
If you kick, it's gonna.
I'm not kicking. Get your ties up. Put my socks on. That's what you do. Do your motherfucking job. Wrong with you? My kids. Make sure you put my socks on the right way, all the way on too. Nice. Thank you.
I'm not your mother.
Oh, I got it. Big ass lawsuit. Y'all so motherfuckers.
Socks on. Ain't nobody kick. Nice ass nigga.
I'm so glad for body cam videos because girls like this, you know, it's like watching those women protest and support Lindsey Clancy.
Oh yeah, and
This
then
is
like you've seen like those videos where they have these, like that before that little hoochie thing there, that little hood rat. Before she posts it, it's gonna be edited to hell.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
That's why it's a good thing that the body cams are out there.
Oh no, these body cams are like content heaven. Like, you see these things play out exactly as it happened. And then these people come up with their, oh, look at the heavily edited video. These are racist people. And then they put it side by side with the body cam footage. And it's like, well, they're still racist. Like, look at the evidence. It's not the same. What you're describing never happened. Jeez.
Look, you see how you want to grab me right now? When you
yes, hog tie.
Pushing in my skin.
Beautiful.
Nice, dude.
Stop talking to them.
No, them.
Spill for me, little piggy.
Didn't think it was gonna go this far. Either.
I know. That's why they
didn't even care that much about it.
On my son, one by one, I'd have whooped all y'all. One by one.
Okay, good.
Jalen, you just got a felony charge there.
You ain't gotta put that on my head.
Felony charge.
Threatening a police officer.
What's wrong with y'all?
Well, you were banging your head on that.
No, I didn't bang. You
It shouldn't have went this far. Because they racist. That's why.
It shouldn't have gotten that far. Because all he had to do was go sit in his damn car like that little girl did and wait to be spoken to. It didn't have to go that far at all. Because guess what that officer would have done? He'd have taken a copy of insurance, driver's license, and reported the incident, given him a freaking card that has a case number on it. Boom, there you go. It's situation done. Even if he had gotten tagged for no insurance, guess what? He probably would have just gotten a ticket for no insurance.
Yeah.
It didn't have to go that damn far, but he decided to act a fool.
And the black girl says they're racist.
Oh yeah, we knew it was coming.
No, like that, no. And this one right here, the heavy set one, look how aggressive he being with him, and I got his badge number.
Do your job for real. Did I ever bang my head? Yeah. I banged my head.
I watched you.
You watch me, you gonna sit right here in my face and lie.
I'm not lying to you.
Put my sock on. Put my mother sock on.
At that point, you're like, oh, he's being nice. I wouldn't have done it. I would have shoved it into his pocket.
All the way on, nice.
You want your shoes?
Shut the f*** up. Don't ask me no dumbass question.
I even asked if he wanted his shoes back on.
Get me the f*** up out this snow right the f*** now. Right the no. It's freezing cold. I'll put you in the snow.
Listen, dude, you about to become a ski behind the car.
What do you mean?
Wait, that might be
racist. You gonna get me out this snow?
Lynn?
And now the minor has an experience of a black guy and probably will change any opinion she has of all of them. Exactly. It's based off of experiences. And so now
if she crosses the street, and if she sees a black guy looking like him, sagged, like his pants sagged, she crosses the street, that's not racist. It's pattern recognition.
Yeah. And
that's why I wanted to...
that should have just been... that should have just been a minor report of situation, bing, bang, boom, done. Like, it's happened to all of us. I had it happen, and me and the guy pulled over and pulled off to the side and waited. We called the cops. We filled out our little report. Boom, done. We both went on our merry ways. Situation was handled.
Yeah.
I even worked with that guy.
Yeah, just like whenever we was driving through town with our Dodge Durango, it was raining like it is now, right? Went to go and stop at a stoplight. Guess what? We hit a puddle of water, and my truck did not stop. It didn't go very fast, but we did bump into the car in front of us. Yeah. So and the car in front of us was a little old lady. We pulled into the bank, right? And I jumped out with it pouring rain. I ran up. Yes, ma'am, I do apologize. I could not stop. I was hitting my brakes. My car would not stop. So I told her to sit still. I went back, got my insurance card, because it's raining cats and dogs, and I put it through her window so that way she wouldn't have to get out into the weather. Yeah. I said, here's my insurance card. Take down the information. Call them up. I'm going to call them and let them know what happened so that way we don't all have to get wet.
Yeah.
She
says that's perfect.
File a report.
Yeah, she didn't even file a report because there wasn't really any damage. But I wasn't going to take that chance. It was my fault because my truck did not stop.
Yeah.
Even if it was out of my control, it was still my fault. Right? That's all you had to do. And as soon as I got back in the truck, right, I called up my insurance agent. Hey, just let you know, I hit a car. I gave him my insurance card. It's raining out here, so we're not waiting around. He says, okay, I'll just wait for them to call me. I said, all right. Never heard back. Nothing like that. My insurance never went up, so I'm pretty sure she never called. But it was the matter of fact that I did exactly what was supposed to be done.
Or mine with the guy where the guy rear-ended me. It was 100% his fault. He acknowledged it. He didn't want to get an insurance claim. So he actually called me after we did the whole report and stuff like that. He goes, hey, listen, it was my fault. How about you take it to my buddy that owns a body shop and I'll pay the cost to have the car fixed. So that way he didn't have an insurance claim. I was like, all right, fine. I don't really care as long as my car gets fixed. Like, I genuinely didn't care. So guess what? I took it to that body shop, and my car got fixed, and the guy paid the bill. Boom.
Yeah,
There
it
you
actually
go.
took a
Situation
little
was
longer
handled.
because she's got a Kia Rio. So they actually had to hunt down her trunk. And that cost even more of a pretty penny. So the guy that hit her still had to come out even more out of the pocket. But it was a lot better than having to come out of your insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you handle those situations of, you know, being responsible, respectful, and that kind of stuff. Like, this kid clearly just, obviously, like they said, there's more involved in this, but he escalated the situation. That's all on him. That ain't got nothing to do with the cops. It ain't got nothing to do with race. It's the fact that he escalated.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. We're almost done.
I mean, give me the out the snow, so you better be strong.
We're gonna put a seatbelt on you so you don't fall forward, okay?
He had a nice icy tush. He just slid across the back seat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have someone follow you just in case things go south.
All right, we're in this one. He's just making complaints now that his arm is broken. He didn't say anything for the 20 minutes on the way here. He just said it for the first time in 20 minutes.
Jalen was transported to the hospital for medical clearance, where staff evaluated him before clearing him to return to jail. But even at the hospital, the situation didn't calm down. According to officers, Jalen continued making threatening, vulgar, and aggressive comments, and at one point brought up earning $5,000 for delivering a brick of cocaine. What? In the end, Jalen was charged with felony, battery threat to an officer × 2, bail jumping × 3, misdemeanor, resisting obstructing an officer × 2, disorderly conduct, and bail jumping. He was later released on a $5,000 cash bond. Eventually, he was found guilty due to a no contest plea of both battery threat offenses, 1 count of felony bail jumping, and 1 count of resisting obstructing. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 3 years in state prison.
Wow. 3 years.
Yep. That was felony.
Followed by 3 years of extended supervision.
Okay, supervision. Okay. Yeah, so that was fun. That was fun. Oh my goodness.
Did our carport cave in? You're close to the water.
No, I stepped out because the kiddos are coming.
Oh. Run, boy, run. Getting off the bus.
All right, I'm on the phone for it, but you guys just talk amongst yourselves.
Come on, Honora! Run!
Run,
watching
kids.
our kids book it through the yard, running through the rain. Oh, but yeah, Lynn, like with people with like fear of dogs and stuff, yeah, like you have an experience with them, you're all of a sudden you're judging all dogs now. You're a speciesist. You hate dogs.
Don't become Muslim. You hate all dogs.
But I mean, it's just, yeah. That poor little girl is now like traumatized. By the way, that other driver.
What?
That
green face.
Because for sure, like she's traumatized now. That poor
not
poor
right
little
now.
girl.
Yeah, honestly, it gets really ridiculous whenever it doesn't matter what race you are. If you're gonna act stupid, you're gonna expect stupid prizes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly. There's this thing not closing. Stop it.
Yeah, see, Lynn, I can understand absolutely now having an issue with like pit bulls or dogs on that. Like, they killed your kitty and then they were coming at you. Like, I can
Seriously? Wow.
Like, so yeah, I mean, that's a reasonable understanding of now why you would be leery around like pit bulls specifically or dogs. 100%. And see, now that girl's gonna have that same freaking like idea about black people. Like for real.
See, with dogs, and you might think this is weird, Lynn, but there is a thing. So if you ever have an aggressive dog or an aggressive dog comes at you,
stab them with a key.
No. That's gonna piss them off even more.
If that's what you got, do what you got.
Well, the reason why I say this is, if you can get anywhere near their head, and again, this is gonna sound weird, bite their ear.
Listen, I'm trying to get the hell away from them. I ain't trying to bite no damn dog's ear.
Again, dear, a dog is gonna outrun you. But if you have to actually get into a physical confrontation with a dog, bite their ear.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing that I have to deal with whenever I am training dogs. If I get one that's aggressive, it's got to understand that I am the alpha male. I am alpha, right? So it wants to try and challenge me. I'm going to bite his ass on the ear. Guess what? He's going to learn real quick because that ear is sensitive. I don't know if anybody else has ever heard of that, but it's a long-standing thing down here.
Has anyone in the chat ever done it?
I hit a dog with a baseball bat because it came in my yard charging my kids.
Ooh.
I had that little pink Hello Kitty aluminum baseball bat. I ain't gonna lie, it was a pink Hello Kitty one. That dog kept, like, we had told the people down the street, we're like, hey, your dog's aggressive. Like, you need to keep your dogs out of my yard. And their dog came into my yard charging my kids, and I wanged the hell out of that dog in the head with a baseball bat, and then took the deceased thing back to the owners, and I was like, here's your dog back.
Wow.
They called the cops on me. I told the cops what happened, and they're like, nope, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, it sucks whenever people don't actually control their dogs or actually train their dogs. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, those
honestly, your dogs need to be trained.
Those were just bad dogs. Like, we had a dog, he was trained and everything like that, but he all of a sudden went aggressive towards people and started biting at people and stuff like that. So we took him back and old yellered him.
Yeah, she was talking about they would try to get in the neighbors' doors. At that point, the only thing that you can do is
those dogs
put them down. Yeah. And I don't know how it is in other states, but down here, if a dog is trying to attack you, your animals, or anybody else, you have the right to put them down, regardless of wherever you're at. If a dog is aggressive, it will get put down.
Oh yeah, there's body cams of dog attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So, let's do the Chris Rock.
Okay, let's go.
People in the black community, myself, often worry that we might be a victim of police brutality. So, as a public service, the Chris Rock Show proudly presents this educational video. Have you ever been face to face with a police officer and wondered, is he about to kick my ass? Well, wonder no more. If you follow these easy tips, you'll be fine. First, obey the law. Laws were made for a reason. Think of them as hints. You've heard people say, man, I wouldn't do that shit if I was you. Well, here's some of that shit. Carjacking, armed robbery, arson, selling drugs, buying drugs, stabbing, shooting. You know, you probably won't get your ass kicked if you just use common sense. If you jump a subway turnstile, you might just get off with a warning from the police. But if you jump a turnstile carrying a loaded gun and smoking a joint, then maybe you need your ass kicked. We all know what happened to Rodney King. But Rodney wouldn't have got his ass kicked if he had just followed this simple tip. When you see flashing police lights in your mirror, stop immediately. Everybody knows, if the police have to come and get you, they're bringing an ass kicking with them. Here's a no-brainer. If you're listening to loud rap music, turn that shit off.
Okay, so hold on, pause that 2 seconds.
While you're getting pulled over by the
2
police.
seconds.
It's just
Hey, pause it. Yeah.
I have a friend who's a cop, right? And you know you can set your custom ringtones. So his ringtone is that NWA song "F the Police." So when he calls me, that's what it sounds, and like we joke about that all the time because it's hilarious. So I just had to throw that out there because it's funny.
Oh my goodness. When was this video made?
Let me see. When was it?
This looks like maybe 2001, 2002.
Like early 2000s.
Yeah.
What was the title of this again? How
not to get your ass kicked by the police.
Let's see.
Oh, while he's looking that up, I will tell you there's a funny thing. So like, I got stopped by the cops at one point. We had just moved to Colorado back from California. Well, in California, the tags stay with vehicles when you buy them. Like they're registered to the vehicle, not the person. Well, we had bought this truck like a couple of days right before we moved. And I got all the paperwork from California stating that it was my vehicle and everything like that. But I had an affidavit and everything from the people in California that they're like, hey, just wait and register it in Colorado. We'll give you all the paperwork so that way if you get stopped or anything, you got it. Well, we moved to like a small little country town in Colorado. And I got stopped because the cop ran my tag and it didn't pop up to me. Like it popped up for California, that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, cool, no big deal. Well, we were on this little country road where there were like no lights whatsoever. So I turned on my cautions to acknowledge that I saw the cop trying to stop me, but I was driving up to a place where it was lit, where there were lights, because I was like, it's safer for you, safer for me. This is a country road. You got idiots that speed down these things.
Yeah.
This cop, when she got out, like, she got immediately aggressive with me because she's like, why didn't you stop when you saw my lights? I was like, I acknowledged that I saw you. I slowed down. I put on my cautions. I was like, but I was pulling to a well-lit area for your safety and my safety. This lady, she goes all off on me, talking about like she wouldn't even look at my paperwork or anything like that. Took my license plate off of my truck.
What?
Like, because we got to Colorado on like a Friday evening, Saturday morning. So obviously I didn't have a chance to go to the courthouse or DMVs or any of that stuff to get anything done. And I go that Monday, I get everything done like I need to. So I have all the paperwork. I show up because she gave me this ridiculous ticket, like not stopping for an officer when, like, basically like fleeing the police essentially, fraudulent tags, stolen vehicle stuff, like a whole list, like a laundry list of stuff. And I show up, I was like, okay. She's like, well, you can go to court for it. I go, oh, I will. I assure you I will. I show up to the DA and I show all my paperwork, explain why I did what I did and everything like that. The DA's sitting there looking at me, listening. She literally grabs the whole folder and just throws it in the trash can. She goes, me and that officer are going to be having a very, very long conversation. And I was like, ooh, uh-oh, ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so, yeah. Continue,
So did you get the year?
I did. So, the sketch, How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked by the Police, is one of the most infamous and controversial moments from the Chris Rock show.
What?
What?
Infamous?
Yes. Oh, yeah, anything that Chris Rock does that shows something about the black community that they don't want shown is infamous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
It came from the Chris Rock Show, Season 5, Episode 9, year 2000.
2000? Wow. I was off by a year. All right, let's keep going.
When an officer approaches your car, be polite.
Yeah?
Is there a problem, officer?
and stay in your car with your hands on the wheel. What the fuck you want? Want to give a friend a ride? Not so fast. Your friend might be crazy. Now, before you let your friend in your car, ask them this
Exactly.
question. Do you have a gun? Do you have drugs? Do you have any warrants? And in case you do get pulled over by the cops,
License and registration, please.
remind your friend to do this one thing. Shut the fuck up. Don't give him shit. What the fuck you want? Get a white friend. A white friend can be the difference between a ticket and a bullet in the ass. Here's a tip you should never forget. If your woman is mad at you, leave her at home. Because a mad woman will say anything.
Yeah.
If your woman is mad at you, there's nothing she'd like to see more than you getting your ass kicked. Now let's review. Obey the law. Use common sense. Stop immediately. Turn that shit off. Be polite. Shut the fuck up. Get a white friend. And last but not least, don't ride with a mad woman. If you follow these simple pointers, you probably won't get your ass kicked by the police.
Oh my God.
Now, I actually have to talk about this. I was actually working down in Florida at one point, and I was coming back up because it was my brother's graduation. Well, the small town of Folkestone, I got pulled over. And the officer said that I was doing, I think it was like 20 or 22 miles over the speed limit, right? It was a speed zone, right? Well, the woman I was with at the time was screaming like a damn banshee in the passenger seat. I'm trying to tell her to shut the hell up, that I'm looking for my documents so I can give it to the officer. I'm looking at the officer. Sorry, sir, I don't know what the hell's wrong with her right now. So, I kid you not. It was like a few months down the road where I had to show up in court. And I'm standing up there talking with the judge. And he's like, "You're being charged with this." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "What's your excuse?" I said, "It's not an excuse, sir. I was on my way up from Florida from working to get my brother for a haircut because he was graduating. I was trying to make it so I was on time." He's like, "Okay, so this is what we're going to do." It was, I can't remember how much the fine was, and it was going to put points on my license. The officer that stopped me and gave me the ticket jumps up out of his seat, jumps over the banister, right?
What?
Grabs the ticket from the judge, writes something down on it real quick, and throws it back to the judge.
What?
Judge looks at it, smiles. He says, "All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop, it was 21 miles. He said, we're going to drop your ticket from 21 miles over the speed limit to 11. That way you don't get points on your license. However, you're still going to have to pay the fine." I said, "I can deal with that." And then the cop just looked at me with, "Glad you didn't bring her." I'm like, oh. I'm like, if I would have brought her, I'd be in handcuffs.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of crazy mad women. Like they're mad and like they jerk the wheels and stuff. You're like, dude, you're gonna kill us all because you're pissed off. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? As a woman, I don't even ride in the car with mad women. Okay, it's no.
You know what's actually worse about getting that ticket? My brother decided he wanted to go fishing for his graduation, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you ended up on probation.
Hang on. So I went and bought bait. I spent like $70 on bait for us to go fishing with, right? We was only out there for maybe an hour before him and everybody else is like, "All right, we're ready to go." I'm like, I just spent all this money on bait. I'm not wasting it, so I'm going to sit out here and fish. I'll call y'all when I'm ready to get picked up. So I'm sitting there fishing. I live up here in Georgia, right? Game warden shows up, catches me with my line in the water. So they come up, they said, do you have a fishing license? I said, no, sir. I forgot to get it because we do have to pay for our fishing license. He's like, all right, well, where do you live? Here. Where do you work? Florida. Where do you vote? At the time, I didn't vote. So I said, I don't vote. This was all on the body cam, right? He cited me for non-residential fishing. It was a $300 ticket. I went to court. I had to show them that I was living here in Georgia. The judge said I still had to pay the fine, which was $300. I couldn't do that. I got put on 2-year probation, and ended up that $300 fine turned to $2,000.
Wow.
I was able to get off of probation in a year, but it costed me $2,000 to get off.
Wow.
So, and whenever I went to probation, right? You got to think, you're on probation. What did you do wrong, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I walk in the probation office and they're like, well, what'd you do? Fish without a license. They thought I was lying. They're like, you know, it's illegal to lie to me. I said, I'm not lying to you. Look it up. They pull up my name in the system and they're like, are you kidding me? They've got you sitting in my office for fishing without a license. I said, blame the judge. So we literally sat there, me and my probation officer sat there talking about Thanksgiving dinner. Like, hey, what's the best kind of turkey do you like to roast? What sides and all that? We was just sitting there because I had to sit there for like 30 minutes in the probation officer's office, right? I got to check in. And he's like, all right, I'm tired of seeing you in here. How much more do you got to pay off? I said, I think like 2 more payments. He says, make the next payment the last one. Wow. I said, okay. As soon as I put it in, he's like, don't come back to my office. His office is meant for criminals, not for somebody getting caught with a fish without a license.
I had an officer, I had lost my wallet, and I was going back to go to the store where I thought I had left it. And my last name at the time was Mondragon. And so I didn't obviously have my license or anything because I had lost my wallet. Well, they were running a little like checkpoint, and the officer I go through the checkpoint. I'm explaining like, hey, I lost my wallet. I'm going back to the store to try and find it. Here's my name. Like, I'm being very compliant, telling them everything. Like, hey, this is what's going on. I handle like my insurance, all that kind of stuff. The officer, I told him my last name. And he's like, you can't lie to me about my last name. I was like, you haven't even checked anything, dude. How can you say I'm lying about my last name? So, like, he gets all aggressive with me, and I've got my window cracked because I don't ever roll my window down all the way for officers. Like, I roll it down, like, enough that I can hand stuff through because I was like, you don't need to, lean inside my vehicle. Well, he gets all pissy and stuff like that, and he's getting aggressive with me, and the sergeant comes over. And it's like, what's going on? And he starts saying that, like, I'm lying about my name. I'm refusing to give documentation. Everything. It turns this whole thing. And I explained to the sergeant, I was like, listen, dude, I lost my wallet. I think I left it at the store. I'm going back to the store to go check. And I hand him my insurance card and everything that says the last name, Mondragon. 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 And, like, it turns into this whole thing, and then the officer's, like, hanging his hands through my window. And I told him, I was like, if you don't take your hands out of my vehicle, I was like, I'm going to file charges for illegal search of my vehicle. Because you are entering my vehicle without my permission for no reason whatsoever. And I actually rolled up my window to the point that it was, like, literally a crack that barely a piece of paper could fit through. And the cop wanted to freaking arrest me for all of that. The sergeant's like, go the hell away. Like, he gets in that officer's face and, like, sends him away from me. And then I roll my window down so I could talk to the sergeant because I was like, that officer's a piece of crap, man. Like, he's escalating this situation that did not need to be escalated.
Yeah.
That was Nolan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Officer Nolan. Bastard.
Meanwhile, we have a $10 super chat from Lynn.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you so much. I have a cheat that I want to propose. Lynn, if you've got $10, you could give 10 super chats or 9 super chats to make it look like there's something. I'm just saying, since YouTube decided to play games, maybe we can play games as well. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's one thing to have you sit and watch us talk and hang out. It's something else to put money into what we're doing. Thank you.
We still want you on the panel, Lynn.
Yes, we do. So I put out a poll that asks the question, is women raising $1 million for Lindsey Clancy, but not mentioning her kids, concerning to you? On the main channel, one person voted 100% no. So it tells you that there are people out there who either don't understand the English language or who genuinely believe that not talking about the kids and the manner in which they passed is a problem. Meanwhile,
and the fact that she chased him down.
Yes. Meanwhile, while we were streaming, the video got a copyright something because it's been restricted. Yeah, guys.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, guys.
They're keeping the black man down. They're keeping the black man down.
They're being racist.
I wouldn't want to go that far, okay? Because we're going to be attracting the wrong crowd. You know, if we say that R word enough times, you're going to have...
Joking.
Oh, no. Hey, we're joking. Everyone, we're joking. But if we try that, we're going to have people like that guy's girlfriend joining the chat and saying, yeah, these are my people. So no, we're not.
We've got racist white men and women, with country bumpkin accents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Yeah, so on the live stream channel, we have 100% yes. So that's where the sane people are, I guess. So, yeah. All right. So, so let's wrap this up. We've had a fun show, but the news of Dolly's passing was quite the downer. Yeah.
That's
so
probably what got you the copyright.
Yeah, I guess. Or Chris Tucker.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah.
Chris Rock.
No, Chris Rock doesn't typically do copyrights.
Well,
either way, YouTube tagged him.
Well, maybe I'll appeal this one, and if they still say I deserve to be, blocked, then I'll just cut out that segment of the video. But it's fine. Guys, I do appreciate you guys joining the live stream. Chris, thanks for joining. Yesterday you weren't feeling great, and today you are feeling fantastic. And then it's Tracy's turn to not feel so great, but she still made it to the live stream. So thank you so much. And my soundboard is not working, but thank you for being a part of the stream. Without you being on the stream, anyone rewatching it and watching Chris and I rag on those woke liberal white women supporting Lindsey Clancy would think that we're misogynistic douchebags, and that who knows? Yeah. So thank you for saving us from that fate.
Yes, of course, of course. See, because I can tear into the women all day long.
Yeah,
as soon as I heard her voice, heard that whole thing, I'm like, nah, hold on, let me get my wife in here. All right, I can't hit a woman, but I know my wife can.
Oh my God! And thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Intergalactic Wrangler. You guys again keeping the chat, going and supporting us. After the live stream from yesterday and giving you guys all that information, I'm so glad that you guys are there to support us and to make the chat very interesting. It's cool. Like from this side, when you're doing all the talking and trying to carry the stream, it's very different when you have an active chat.
Yes.
So I know that Tracy and Chris, think the same too. So it's very different. It's very different when you do that. So it's fun. All right, so we're going to be wrapping this up. We're going to be back tomorrow, same time tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully we're all going to be well rested. So Tracy, sorry we brought you out of
It's
your
all good. My
your
little mini
hiatus.
coma.
Yeah,
mini
but
coma.
thanks for hanging out. And again, thanks everyone. Thanks to the lurkers and thanks to YouTube for letting us use their free platform and for shadow banning us to oblivion. But hey, we'll be back.
I don't know why, but that thunder rolling over, coming through the speaker was satisfying.
It was. Somehow. Yeah.
Talk about shadow banning and the thunder rolls in at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's ominous. And it's like, you guys did wrong. You guys did wrong, but it's fine. So thank you guys. We're going to continue to bring as much quality as we can. 100 degrees. Lynn says it's 100 degrees where she is. And she says she wishes that they had rain. Well, I don't have rain or sunshine, but I'm still sweating, so it depends.
Yeah, we got the rain, but it is humid as all get out now.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's still hot.
Yeah.
So, ugh.
Well, my favorite time of the year is around the corner with all the snow and the cold. My wife hates it. I love it. The only thing I love is just the weather and the ambience and the snow, but not the shoveling of the snow, so...
Let's cross the fingers that we get some more snow down here in Georgia.
No, for me, snow is fun. I love waking up and just seeing the white. It's very calming for me.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we don't get
Colorado.
We don't get very much. Actually, what was it? The past 9 years, it snowed twice down here.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Lynn has a special request. She wants us to do the video that was on the screen at the end of the stream. Hold on, let me put it up. So maybe we'll bookmark it for tomorrow. The Tom Sowell schools Joe Biden. So so we could do that tomorrow. I'll bookmark it. It's actually been floating in my suggested videos for the last week or so, or at least 3 or 4 days, and I haven't watched it. I'm like, I would love to see the original hearing, but this is more like someone doing commentary on the video. But we'll watch it tomorrow, see what happens. Tom Sowell is fed up with Washington, D.C. In the late 60s, 70s, and maybe the early 80s, he tried to, make contributions to...
And there goes the train.
Yeah. No, but it's fine. Look, I think I like the fact that while we're live streaming, we get to hear ambient sound. We get to hear the rain, the school bus.
Hey, you're not
kids.
understanding that that train is nearly a mile away, and you can hear it that clearly.
Oh man. Do you now? This is Kenny Rogers still with us?
No.
Oh goodness.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll watch this tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow, and then see what that confrontation was all about. And I'm sure that Biden wouldn't come out of it looking good. So
probably not.
He wouldn't. All right. So.
Speaking of which, for those that don't know, hop on the Discord and check out that other video by Chris Rock. It is absolutely funny. I'm still quite hesitant on playing it on here just because of the simple fact that it has some very strong stereotypical stuff in it. But even though it's coming from a black guy, it's still gotta be hesitant. But but definitely check it out.
Okay, so guys, just please check it out. And we will be. So let's wrap this up. Southern goodbye, be damned.
Always.
We love our Southern goodbye, but let's just. So yes, promise to watch this video tomorrow. We're going to be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all so much. The Discord is open. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, what are you doing? Please join the Discord. That's where all the good stuff gets shared, so that we eventually we're going to be having special sessions on the Discord. So we're eventually going to have to do that, because there's things like YouTube has proven you can't, or you're not allowed to talk about on YouTube. So we're going to be doing that on the Discord. So please join the Discord. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the for engaging. Thank you for the eyeballs and spending time. Chris and Tracy, thank you for being such a joy to host this show with. And let's see. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.